Today, I'm going to tell you an interesting story about the life of Saint Padre Pio. Padre Pio was famously known for having the stigmata or wounds of Christ. He was born Francesco Forgione on May 25, 1887, in Pietrelcina, a small town in southern Italy. Since his early life, Padre Pio was destined for a life of extraordinary spiritual devotion. Raised in a deeply religious family, he showed signs of holiness from an early age. At the age of 15, he entered the Capuchin order, adopting the name Padre Pio, and began his journey of prayer, sacrifice, and service to God. In 1910, Padre Pio was ordained a priest. Shortly after ordination, he suffered from mysterious illnesses that baffled doctors. But Padre Pio saw these sufferings as a share in Christ's passion. In 1918, while he prayed before a crucifix, he received the stigmata, or the wounds of Christ. His stigmata were found on his hands, feet, and side. These wounds bled for over 50 years, causing him great physical pain, but also deep spiritual joy. He confided to his spiritual director that Jesus appeared to him, granting him the wounds but also assuring him that they were for the salvation of souls. However, this gift brought intense scrutiny from the church, and he was even forbidden from celebrating public mass for a time. Padre Pio endured relentless spiritual battles. He described terrifying encounters where the devil physically attacked him, throwing him from his bed and leaving bruises. But he never wavered in his faith, seeking strength in the Eucharist and prayer. His confessional became a place of miraculous conversions, as he had the gift of reading souls, revealing sins people had forgotten or hidden. Thousands flocked to him for guidance, calling him a living crucifix because of his suffering. He also encouraged devotion to the rosary, saying, "Pray, hope, and don't worry. God is merciful and will hear your prayer." On September 23, 1968, at 81 years old, Padre Pio passed away. Just before his death, his stigmata completely disappeared, leaving behind smooth, healed skin. His funeral was attended by over 100,000 mourners. Following his death, Padre Pio's popularity continued to grow. People from all walks of life continued to flock to his tomb for comfort and spiritual healing. In 1999, Pope John Paul II opened the cause for Padre Pio's beatification. After careful examination of his life, miracles attributed to his intercession, and the testimony of those who knew him, Padre Pio was beatified on May 2, 1999. His canonization process continued, and on June 16, 2002, Pope John Paul II canonized Padre Pio as a saint. Today, Saint Padre Pio is remembered not only for his mystical gifts, but for his enduring love for Christ and the people he served. His life continues to inspire millions all over the world. Today, he is venerated as the patron saint of people suffering spiritual hardships, and his feast day is celebrated every 23rd of September. If you like stories like this, follow, like, and subscribe.